I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, our Leafs win streak ended at 5 games after a loss to the Washington Capitals. Now they're looking to get back in that win column as they take on the New York Islanders. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for the Islanders on the first line is Terry Panarin, Connor McMichael, and Travis Konecny. On their second lines, Esa Tikkanen, Trevor Linden, and Jackson Blake. On their third line, Niels Höglander, Matty Beniers, Derek Plant. And on their fourth lines, Oscar Olsson, Noah Ostlund, and Daniel Gushchin. On defense, on the first pair is Jake Sanderson with Chris Tanev. On the second pair is Rasmus Sandin with Chris Phillips. And on the third pair is Ally Brady with Jaden Struble. Starting in net is Chris Osgood with Marty Turco backing up. And their scratch player tonight is Guy Hebert. And play for the Leafs on the first line, Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, Bertie Geoffrion. On the second line, Carl Hagelin, Brock Nelson, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the third line, Andrew Ladd, Vincent Damphousse, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Johan Godovich, Ken Linsman, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov, Tyler Myers. And on their third pair is Juuso Välimäki with Jani Hakanpää. Starting the net is Dominic Hasek with Artur Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Sheldon Surrey and Vernon Fitzler.
The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Islanders start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Glove save and the play continues. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Quick pass to Sanderson. Slides it on over to Geoffrion. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Tanev's been lagging in terms of his offensive production. He's on a pointless streak right now. You can certainly sense the frustration in his game. Even his body language is a little bit off. He certainly needs to get one just to get his game back.
Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. New York's got the puck. Can't keep a hold of it.
There we go, Todd Bertuzzi.
And a great start for the home team here.
Well, there's an old quote, chance favors the prepared mind, and I'm telling you, James, it just looked like they were ready from puck drop, and a quick strike gets the fans a-blaring. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Toronto's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. But one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
From the back of the cage with the puck. And that one's turned away.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of the game. That's how you do it.
Toronto's offense is off to a good start here in the early goings. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Here's a chance behind the net. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. And now it's over to Linden. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Rocked on the play. Fires it on net. Goalie with the stop. Hasek's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he has been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Toronto's up 1-0. New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Passes it over to Murray. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Beniers. Here's a short pass to Höglander. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Hasek.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Sends the feed in front, and that's stopped. The Leafs are in transition. Gets the puck in deep. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Puck dumped in. New York's got possession of the puck. Quick feed to Murray. Puck scooped up by McMichael. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. Oh, and he whiffs. Pass across to Ladd. Puts it in deep. New York's got the puck. Works it across to Konechny. Through center. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Toronto's got him across the line. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession.
Panarin's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Makes a save. Linden's got the puck in his own zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Ladd. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Here they come up along the wing. Puck grabbed by Hakanpää. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Angles it over to Linden. The Islanders move it ahead. Moves it to Höglander. Tries to feed it over to Beniers. What a steal in his own end. Quick pass across to Höglander. Coughs it up at center. Linden's picking up steam. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Tosses it on to Linsman. Scooped up along the wall by Ladd. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. From the left side, takes the pass. Sends it in on the attack. Moves it to Linsman. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And he takes the feed.
He's waiting on his first goal, James, but if the puck stays on his stick like it is tonight, he's surefire to find a way to the back of the net.
Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Linsman. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Past the midway mark in this period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Gains the zone through the middle. Grabs the puck at center. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Bats the puck right out of midair. Directed over to Jeffrion. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Dishes it to Myers. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Loses the coverage there. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Phillips. That's a textbook save by Hasek.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Lindros will play it to the corner. And there's the save.
There we go, Vincent Danfus.
It's a long time coming for that man right there who finally gets his first career goal.
Took a little longer than he might have wanted, James, but the feeling's all the same when you put your first one in and grab the puck, everybody. He's going to be framing that one.
The Leafs are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
Intercepted at center by Panarin. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Leafs are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And that's stolen by Bertuzzi. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Islanders will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work. Nice job tying up his opponent. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Works it across to Morrissey. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Poked away in the defensive end. And that pass is redirected. Here's a chance. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Toronto's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Great start for the Leafs. Let's hope they keep it up and maintain this 2-goal lead.
Welcome back. back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. The Leafs win possession here as we open up the period, and that power play is still intact. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. From the left wing, takes the feed. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Tanev's got it behind his own net. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Sanderson's teammates kill off the penalty.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Here's a shot. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
Quick pass to Jeffrion. Toronto's on the attack. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Myers.
The Leafs have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Lots of time left in this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Linsman's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Gadjevich. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. And that pass goes off a stick. Handles the puck. Goes right to the crease. Oh, he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this from a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even hit the net.
Toronto's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. The Leafs win the draw here in their own end. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the period left to play. 2-0 is where we sit. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Great save! Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Pushes it across to Ladd. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Taken along the wall by Murray. New York's got possession of the puck. Puck picked up by Struble. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Toronto's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Nelson's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Big time stop there. Here's a pass to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's a short pass to Blake. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. There's a hit right there. And now he angles it across to Linden. Here's a chance. Denies him with a save. A shot.
Oh,
Scores.
Trevor Linden.
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Islanders have got one back, and does this change momentum now, Cheryl?
It better. They started the second period absolutely flat, James. They're getting outshot. They need to find a way to hound pucks and get some possession.
New York's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Sandin's taking it from his own end. And now it's grabbed by Plante. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. New York still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Lindros wins possession in the defensive zone. Just a simple pass.
Oh, what happened there?
They tied up with the goal.
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Like something just
I love
glitched.
the hit that he's going to get on this play here, James. I mean, you have to be close to the puck carrier. You have to be able to apply pressure with a great active stick to get a poke check like that. The puck goes the other way, it transitions, and they're able to generate that offense.
The Senators will glide into the dot. Lindros wins the draw at center. Jeffreyon's got it in the offensive zone. The Islanders have it now. Picked up along the boards by Plante. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. New York's ready to go on the attack. There's a solid collision. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Slides it over to Gadjevich. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Sends a pass over. Dumps it in. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Quick feed to Provorov. Can't connect on the shot. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Ladd. And he takes the feed. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
More than half the period has expired. We got a tie game. Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Tries to feed it across. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Slides the puck to Gadjevich. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Dumps the puck in. New York's got it from behind the net. Sneaks by the poke check. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Here in the late going of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Offenses don't face off and he wins the draw. Fires it. Shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. They put the puck into the offensive end. Can't hang on after that hit. Moves it to Phillips. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by Phillips. Turns that one away. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Toronto's Hagland's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Bertuzzi. Nelson's got the puck through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. You'll need more than that to beat him.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. And they win the draw on their own end. Provorov's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Quick shot! And that goes off, pours off a body. Here's a shot! Taken by Blake. He carries the puck up along the wing. Trying to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
And that's poked away by Struble. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Well, the second period was as bad as the first period was as good. Leafs give up their 2-goal lead. Now it's a tie game. They're looking for their go-ahead goal. Let's hope they find it in the 3rd.
Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the 3rd. Feeds it down low. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Moves it quickly over to Sanderson. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Moves by the check.
There we go, Eric Lindros.
Finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck and they put it in. Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
Toronto's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that 1-goal lead here in the 3rd.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all 3 zones.
Rocked them in the open ice. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. A little crash and a banging forces the turnover. Quick pass to McMichael. Puts it on net. Blocked aside. Angles it over to Hagland and sends it just out of reach. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Lindros finally breaks through and gets on the score sheet here, James. He's been sniffing around it all night. A ton of puck touches in the right spots at the right time. Just hasn't been able to connect. The coaching staff and everyone's going to love that he didn't get frustrated. He's stuck with it, and he's rewarded for his efforts.
The Leafs have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this 3rd period. And they win the defensive zone faceoff.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
They gain the zone from the left side. Sends the pass over. Broken up at center by Phillips. Gains the zone from the right. Shot! Denied by Hasek. Hagland's got the puck along the wing.
Lindros was playing with a ton of confidence tonight, and I guess because he's got a multi-point night, James.
And that pass attempt is deflected. And the puck's kicked free. Toronto's playing it through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Fires it into the offensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. That goes off the mask. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. And they'll dump it in. Picked up along the wall by Lindros. Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Sent into the offensive zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Takes the feed. Can't get a hold of that pass. Good read with the stick to break that up. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. They fight for it along the boards. Moves the puck to Hollander. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Lindros. Toronto's looking to break out. And look who's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
And now he moves it to Beniers. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Islanders get a hold of it. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Hyman. Takes the pass. Into the middle.
Oh.
He comes up with a stop. Grabbed along the boards by Hyman. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Big hit.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
He scores!
Oh, come on.
On the rebound, lights the lamp for the goal.
He's going to finish this play, but I love how he starts it. It's all with a loose puck battle, and you have to have the tenacity and the fight within you to win this battle. It ain't easy when you got a defender right on you, but you figure it out, you power out, and you take it to the net.
The Islanders tie things up, and suddenly we're in next goal win territory, Cheryl.
Yeah, these last minutes are critical in this game, and you know that the big mistake that happens, it could be the last one.
The Leafs win possession here in the open ice. And he loses control here. Tanev's carrying it ahead. Shot! Easily turned aside by Hasek. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Seattle's coming up next on the schedule, and these two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. And he takes the pass. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Tanev. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Throws it in. Receives the pass. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And they win the draw here in their own end. Takes that pass back at the point. And that goes off course off a body. Dished on over to Panarin. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Here's a shot. And that one's denied. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shuts the door with a great save. Quick feed to Foot. And now he tries to get it across to Murray. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Foot. Taken along the wall by Ladd.
There we go, Andrew Ladd.
That's his first career goal in the league.
Oh, and his teammates are so happy for him. You just love to see this. Your first is your first, James, and it's always special. And you can see the smile on his face. Everyone coming over to really congratulate him.
Love it.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Toronto's gone up by 1 here in this third period.
A great spot to be in. You have the lead at the end of the third period. You got to find a way to hold it, though. You don't want to play too conservative. The reason why you got the goal is you were aggressive and on your toes.
Tries to get the puck to Hagelin. Here's a chance! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Carries the puck up through center. And now it's grabbed by Blake. Scrum along the wall. And he loses control of the puck. Directs it on over to Nelson. Slides it across. Handles the pass. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Sends it across the ice. And a stick break setup. Handles it along the blue line. Turns it aside with the glove. A critical draw here. New York's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Feeds the puck to Panarin. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Toronto's got the puck. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Now over to Hyman. Pokes it away in his own end. The Islanders play it along the boards. Shot, and he comes up with the glove save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Toronto's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Toronto's got it in their own zone.
But this time of the game, you know the coach is in your ear. You got to find a way to make a good puck decision. Get it in deep. Don't give up anything offensively.
He got all of that hit. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to...
Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it.
There we go, Josh Morrissey.
And all of the teammates coming over to him, getting the fist bumps and the embraces because it is his first, James. It will be one of many, though, because he's sitting around and he's sniffing it out. But that's going to set him up nicely for the rest of the season. Often players don't get points on this play, James, because by the time it happens, the puck is touched many times, but it is all about the start. It is about the poke check, good defensive presence that transitions into offense.
In the final moments of this period, Toronto's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And he serves it across to Konechny. The Islanders have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Lindros quick on the draw. And he sends it across to Morrissey. Lindros carries the puck in his own zone. And he takes the dish. Fires to the empty net. passes the puck loose. And he slides it quickly to Sanderson. Fires it. Oh, what a stop. Toronto's got possession of the puck. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Toronto's forecheck made this a long night for those defenders, Cheryl.
Yeah, really did. I mean, they were able to retrieve the puck. They put their opponent on their heels, but most importantly, they had a shoot-first mentality. I mean, the quantity of shots they put to the net can be frustrating when it doesn't go in, but they stuck with it, and eventually it found the back of the net.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.
Great game for the Leafs. Good third period to come back and get the win. As they outshoot New York 32-25, I hit them 48-43. Leafs have more time to attack, better pass percentage, won the faceoffs 25-14. Leafs got the only power play, going 0 for 1. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had Foote, Nelson with 2 assists each. Danfus, Lindros with a goal and an assist each. Morrissey with a goal. Myers with an assist. Bertuzzi with a goal. Jeffrey-On, Hagelin with assist. And Andrew Ladd with a goal. And Hasek made 22 saves on 25 shots. 3 goals allowed for an 880 save percentage. And for the Islanders, you had Höglander and Jackson Blake with a goal and assist each. Linden with a goal. Konechny, Berniers with assists. Osgood made 27 saves on 32 shots, 5 goals allowed for an 844 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 6-4 for 16 points, but they still drop down to 7th place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game. The Leafs head to Seattle to face the Kraken.